Now we got these numbers. Alright, got as much draft as we can on with this part. Now I gotta figure out how to take this off and get the spindle action going to do the the insides of these. And we just sand that a little nicer later. So I drilled a hole in this just to make it a little easier to continue this slope up here past where the table hinge goes. So as you can see, I already did the inside of these, the 6 and the 9. They've got draft in here now. It's going to need a little more sanding by hand with these, and I couldn't get into, here and here. I have to use a file or something. I'll figure it out. Now I got to get do the rest of the inside of this into here. So here we go. It's good. Well, Christmas is getting closer and closer. I have my doubts that my sister is going to get her house numbers in time for the actual day of Christmas. But I will get them to her soon after, I hope. I'm still hoping to be able to do it, this winter, sooner rather than waiting until spring. As you can see, I've painted the pattern. This is the aluminum pattern. I had used some sandable primer and gloss enamel spray. Made it nice and smooth. You can see that I've drilled the half-inch hole that my turkey baster sprue pattern will stick into. I've drilled some little holes for wrapping and drawing out the pattern. So this part of it is pretty much good to go, I think. One thing I should point out is this little place here where the runner is choked. It was pointed out to me that is not the right way to do it, and I actually didn't even really mean to use it as a choke. The thin bottom end of the sprue here is the choke, and what this should do is come straight into here without these radiuses, and this should extend down farther from the bottom of this. The reason I sanded this into the original pattern was because I realized this is not farther from the bottom of that, and I wanted this to have to fill up that much more before it starts filling up the runner. So this was a workaround, not a design feature. However, this casting came out well enough that I'm going to try using it, and only if I have trouble with it will I then consider either modifying it or casting a new one that is set up properly. I got the numbers painted. They're not sanded perfectly smooth. You can still see the wood grain there. But I'm going to have to sand the face of this casting anyway to bring out the shine and the numbers and stuff after I spray paint the background. So I'm not too worried about that. These are bandsawed out of the same thin wood that I made the border and the extra layer of thickness on the pattern with, if you remember. And now, gotta sit these up so they look pretty straight. Really, I want to set them up so they are exactly straight, but come on. If you watch my videos, you know I don't have too much patience for getting things exactly right. So yeah. Oh yeah. I also I added a little radius along here with some putty, the same green stuff. Yeah, just to prevent this corner from breaking off. So thanks to Fishbones for that advice. His was the design act for this knife gate and trash gate there too that I copied. So yeah, thanks man. We'll see how it works once I get these glued on and have a chance to mold it and everything. It's pretty cold here. I think my sand is probably still frozen into a solid block. It's going to take some work to get it working in this cold because it's water bonded sand and the water is going to be frozen. I have an idea for how I'm going to deal with that, so hopefully we'll see how that works out soon.
Where are you?
I'm right here.
Where's right here?
Right in front of you.
Are you recording me?
Yes? What do you think? Why are you ruining that shirt that you could easily get off?
I don't want to be on film.
Oh. Well, I'm just trying to keep my melting and pouring area clear, and the doors not being snowed in. Still haven't had a chance to pour that house number. But I'm still hoping it'll happen soon. What's going on here? Got family in town. This one opens. Good. Down the road, we think my lawn is a snowmobile track. But, you know, it's Christmas time. I'm not going to get too upset about that. Generally, things are good. But I'm not sure when I'm going to get to pour that thing. Anyhow, just wanted to do a little update. Show you guys what it's like trying to do this in Canada in late December. Not always fun. A lot of snow came down yesterday. But hey, it's Christmas Eve. So, everyone at the forums and everyone who's watching, wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and you know, if you're into this foundry stuff, I hope you're lucky and you get a truckload of coal in your stocking. Alright, thanks for watching.